Oh my God. I hope that the thing works right. Oh, good Lord. What the mugshot? It's not right. Mugshot like that. You would think that I could just wait and not let the pic, because it gives you a countdown. Whatever. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So let's see. We have here Stojans for general. 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 Oh, you're coming to a good point in your life where you're starting a new journey here with the Fool. Passion comes in, walking away from things that no longer serve you, and perseverance heads you towards all 10 cups being full. It also looks like you may have a new love interest on the horizon. You have a Capricorn and an Aries both coming in. You might be undecided about how or what direction you want to take your life in, but you have plenty of options coming in. Weekday. How is Jay feeling since the last time I saw him? Well, he's feeling okay. It looks like he's got a wish, so he may be focused on putting something out into the universe or cultivating something. He's going through like a huge transformation, or a transformation has begun. So he's sort of in a good place right now. He's feeling pretty good right now. Um, yeah, he definitely has good energy around him. Feeling like a new journey is on the horizon, and he's been very successful, or feeling successful, or a success is about to come to him. Iveth, does my ex Aries stalk my Facebook? Everybody stalks. Everybody stalks. Everybody is nosy. Everybody thinks that they're going to find something out, so everybody's always stalking. Some people more than others. Um, let's see. He might check in, but he doesn't stalk. He's not obsessive. He definitely checks in. That's what people do. People have Facebook because they want people to look at them, and other people want to know what's going on in other people's lives, so that's what they do. But it doesn't come off like he's obsessive at all. He just checks in every now and again. Um, Talia for Sue. I don't see it yet. Um, Sepia, well, Rommel asked to see me this weekend. Okay. I do think you're going to see him this weekend. Yeah. You've got intuition, which is positive, one ace, and the 10 of pentacles, which is abundance. Yeah, I think you're going to see him. I think he's going to try for that. Gabby, love general. Love general. You got good stuff happening. First of all, the sun is around your love life. You also have strength. The love cup is full. Hard work. Communication. Growth and transformation around love, and abundance. Love should be good. Um, Iveth, little by little, I'm accepting everything that happened with this. It just didn't work out, general, for this. Little by little, I'm accepting everything that happened with this. It just didn't work out, general, for this. All right, I don't really know what you're talking about, so it's hard for me to read this because I don't know what you accepted and what didn't work out. So it's hard for me to give a general reading on what I don't know what we're talking about. Can you just explain that? Because, I don't know what we're talking about. Sepia, weekend for Rommel and I. Yeah. The weekend, things should change for the better quickly. Up until the weekend, you might feel like things are still kind of like back and forth or they're not clear, but this weekend should be good. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Things should be moving forward. Weekend should be good, even if the rest of the week isn't that great. But tomorrow's already Thursday, so we're almost there. Talia, general for tomorrow. A new journey and transformation starts tomorrow. That could lead to, well, the Four of Wands is always positive. It depends what you're working on tomorrow. But the Four of Wands could be long-term potential. It could be upgrading your home, redecorating your home, spending time at home. It also could be upgrading a relationship to the next level. But Four of Wands is always positive. So tomorrow's energy is pretty good. A new beginning, a new journey, and transformation. General for Sue. You got some good luck coming in around you. Good luck comes in. You may be spending some time with a Virgo and a Sagittarius coming up that could be significant. Cause for celebration. The happiness comes out around your life and feeling much more in charge or in balance. Life starts to move forward quickly. Sepia, next for Derek and I. Have you talked to him yet? Because he's still showing as unprepared. However, it looks like it's going to be your choice, the direction of which this situation goes in. Even if he may not be prepared yet, but when he gets his act together, you're the one that has the choices. He may be persistent and try to fix things. He may try to come in on the white horse, and you might be not feeling it at that point. He's got for him Eight of Wands in reverse. So things don't change for him for the better quickly, but for you, you've got the Love Cup and the Ace of Wands. So you may walk away from him. He may come back trying to, let's talk, let's see what we can do, let's work this out, and you may have lost interest at that point. But I think that he may be unprepared for conversation as of right now, but he's going to turn the corner at some point, and you guys are going to have a conversation, and he may be explaining or trying to talk his way out of trouble. Malika, I don't see the question, so let me just do Sepia for love. You're going to start to move into a point of time where you're not the only person doing work here. Six of Pentacles is even work. Whoever it is that you're interested in or who you're seeing or where you're putting your time, that person is going to be giving you just as much back as you're giving them. Nine of Cups. You've got some good, got a wish, put it out into the universe. Now, you got a couple of people here. There's somebody from your past. That could be Derek that comes back. But you have a Pisces, you have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and then you also have a Libra. Doesn't have to be a Libra. It's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Maybe it is Libra. Who knows? But moving forward, you're stepping into your own power. You're going to come to the point where you're like, listen, I don't want to be fucking disappointed anymore. If you're not going to live up to my expectations, we're not going to do this, and that's fine. Move along. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings in greener pastures, but the Seven of Cups, the decision is yours. Success comes in around love. So I can't really tell like a time. The timing has been really shitty lately anyway. But over the next couple of weeks and the next couple of months, you might have some new options coming in. And then you also may be laying down the law and letting people know what it is that you want. And then you may get that talk with Derek. Or he may come in trying to, you hear me out kind of thing. Either way, you're more in control of the situations, you know, like moving forward. It's not like you waiting around for other people. It's people that are Six of Pentacles in it, participating in the situations actively, and then you're the one that has the choices. Iveth, why doesn't he check? Why does he check? He has no reason to. Because everybody stalks. That's what people do. And that's why people put shit up, because they want to be looked at. So if he's active on social media and you show up in somebody else's, if you show up in somebody else's feed or somebody's tagged you in something, he's going to see it. So of course he's going to look at it. That's what people do. And that's why people put pictures up, because they want to be looked at. Social media is run by the devil. Nobody seems to understand this, and people, they take it as if it's the Bible. Everything that's on social media, well, I saw it on social media. Yeah, big deal. People put it up there because they want you to see it. So, yeah, if you're on social media, you're coming up in other people's shit. Other people are tagging you, and it's very easy for him to see it. Sepia, if I explain how I feel to Rommel, how will it go? Well, you've got a new beginning and the Nine of Cups, which is a wish. Listen to your intuition. Do it when you feel inspired to do so. I'm a big person for communication. I think that the problem most of us have in our lives is that we have a hard time communicating. If you don't hold yourself back, I think it goes well. The sun comes out. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you're never wrong with how you feel. So saying how you feel, you know, nobody can tell you that you're wrong for feeling that way. I think that it's worse to hold things back and keep things in. And people do it all the time. And people have an easy time telling other people, well, you believe this guy, he didn't call, he didn't show up, he didn't this, he didn't that. But we have a hard time telling the person that did it. I don't know why most of us, many people go through that, but many people go through it. And then, you know, breakdowns in communication is what causes trouble. I mean, if you were to say to him, like, you know, I just want to know where I stand, or I just want to know what what you think about the future, X, Y, and Z, A, B, C, whatever. He can't fault you for that. You know what I mean? And if he turns around and says, listen, I don't know what I want, at least you know. Okay, well, he doesn't know what he wants. That's okay. It's okay to be a little bit up in the air, but at least then you know what you're dealing with. I mean, I really believe that most of our problems would be cured if we knew how to communicate. But it's unfortunate. And then this is what people do. I'm not saying that you're doing this, but, well, I go to Facebook. I'm going to find out what he's doing on Facebook. Oh my God. And it's like, oh, okay, so you saw a picture on Facebook. God only knows when the fuck that picture was taken. And then everyone's a detective. Well, in this picture, there was a pine tree in the backyard, so it was the winter time. And there was Christmas lights in the, I mean, and I'm like, oh my God, please, please stop the madness. Yeah, I would always suggest people to get more communication. And I should take my own advice a lot of the times because I don't listen to myself, but I would be in favor of more communication rather than less. Or rather than the, I'm going to do this so that he thinks that, because I get a lot of that. Well, I figured that I would tell him this. Oh, well, I told him to go out with Susie because I wanted him to tell me, oh no, I want to go out with you. Well, how'd that work? And then he went out with Susie. Well, that's what you told him to do. Yeah, no, I think that you'll feel okay after you talk to him. I think he's a good guy. Career for Gabby. What can I improve? Gabby, I think you're on the right page. I don't think that you have really much to improve at all. I mean, look, there's always room for improvement with everything, but you're really doing everything in your power to push your life forward. When it comes to your career, I think that you're going to get other choices. You got choices, and you got a lot of respect here. So I think that you're on the right track. You seem to be. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You do a lot of spiritual stuff, and you're very connected to your practices. I think that look, money issues are going into the past, or worry about money is going in the past. Making decisions to move forward, you're perseverant. There's not really much else that you can do. The only thing really is we can all use is like the self-help stuff, you know. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. I can do it. I can achieve it. It can be mine. And open up to possibilities, right? Well, who knows where the opportunity is going to come in, but it could come in. Because I think that sometimes, I know for myself, I can get stuck in that, well, when is it going to happen? Or how is that going to happen? But we're under lockdown, so how's that going to happen? But things happen. Maybe it doesn't happen today, maybe it happens tomorrow or the day after. But no, I think that you're in a good place. I mean, the new move, you do take a lot of positive steps, and you're not unrealistic. You know what I mean? So I think that you're on the right track. The only thing, just like usual, is just stick with, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, I get everything that I have, whatever I need, those kinds of things, so that we don't fall into the negatives, downward spiral of, well, maybe she's better than me, or maybe he's smarter than I am, like that kind of crap. I think that's always a constant battle for most people, comparing ourselves to other people. But I think that you're on the right track, and I think that you're going to have a lot of opportunity and for change coming in, maybe towards the end of the year, even into the beginning of next year. And you're also earning a lot of respect and long-term business relationships, even if you don't stay with this place, even if you were to move on to something else. You have good contacts or good people. Starbright, what kind of feelings does Sagittarius have for the Pisces? Okay. The Sagittarius thinks that the Pisces thinks too much. Thinks that this person is nurturing, caring, kind, hardworking, grounded, down to earth, stable, but sometimes a little bit jealous. Thinks that this person is attractive, caring, unique, creative, and has a lot of potential. Mustafa. Miriam kind of paused when we ran into each other. She seemed kind of sad. I'm not pursuing her anymore. What does she think and feel about that? Yeah, I don't think that she likes that. I think she likes you running after her, and she likes turning you down. I think that makes her feel good. It's a huge ego thing. Yeah, see, she's comes up argumentative. Yeah, she's not happy. Oh, you could hear from her out of the blue, Knight of Swords, and she may not be holding herself back for much longer. I think you kind of gave up, and now she's looking for you. She's not happy. She wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. Erica, what do you see for me in love in October? Okay, love for October for Erica. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back, because this card indicates kind of holding myself back. I'm not really sure if I want to move forward and moving forward slowly. Somebody from your past returns. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may be giving you a whole lot of attention, and you might be unsure how you feel about them. Keep in mind, someone from your past does not have to be an ex-love or an old flame. It could be anybody from your past, a familiar face from the past. You may be walking away from things that no longer serve you in October. Listen to your intuition. You have an Aries coming in as well. So you may have a couple of different options. Starting a new journey in the month of October, if you're not with anyone. If you're already with somebody, you may be holding yourself back in your current relationship. Be mindful of that because it could lead to arguments. If the current relationship isn't working, you might leave it for the Aries. Malika, general. Okay, you've got your intuition is heightened and you have an Aries coming in. So I don't know if one thing has to do with the other. Like, listen to your intuition about this Aries. If you're not with anyone and this person comes in and they're a love interest and you're like, oh, hell no, this person seems like an arrogant asshole or whatever, then listen to your intuition. If your intuition is like, nah, let me give him a shot, he seems kind of sweet, there you go. I have a feeling that if this is a new love interest, you're going to move forward. Hangman is in reverse. And you have a wish, so put that out into the universe. You also have the love cup being full if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, love cup is still full, but you might need to have patience around your current relationship. Starting a new journey of some type is coming up for you probably sometime in this month. And you could be contemplating or thinking a lot about the future and what direction you want to take your life in. There may be a lot of indecision and back and forth, like that you're making a decision about something. It doesn't look like it's anything that's life-changing. I think that it just might be, who knows? Like, should I go on vacation or should I not? Should I save my vacation days? Whatever it is, there's a little bit of indecision. You also have some good luck coming in before the end of the month, and life changes for the better when you lay down the law, set up boundaries, and you don't stand for anybody's bullshit. Like, if somebody's bullshitting you, no way. And I think that October is going to be a pretty decent month moving forward. Anna, how will it go when Christopher and I see each other? You got a little sharp energy and an argument coming up. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. And there may be a little bit of regret around the situation. But it's not all terrible, because then things might change for the better with the Eight of Wands. And you have a little bit of good luck coming in, but listen to your intuition. Next time you see him, it may be a little bit, I don't know, there's a little sharp energy around that meeting. Erica, characteristics of my future partner. Very deep and mysterious, hardworking, focused, abundant. He might have money, or he may be really good with money. Nurturing, kind, caring, peaceful, sincere, optimistic, humble, very driven when it comes to his career or business. I don't know, whatever it is that he does for a living or that he will be doing for a living. He'll feel very passionate about. He's very well balanced, attractive, kind, unique. Seems like he's an interesting guy. Anna, what does Christopher want to hear from me? I actually think that he wants a break from all the talking. I don't think that he wants to talk. I think I think he needs a minute to like shut down and kind of turn in. He's got the Hermit here. Like, I just need to be still. I just need to be quiet. I don't think he wants to hear anything. I think he wants a break from all of the talking and the fighting and the discussions and all the drama. I don't think... I always encourage people to communicate, but for him, it's almost like he feels like, I just can't talk anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. Enough. I need to be quiet. I don't know, but it looks like he's going through some kind of dramatics. Phantom, how is B doing at the moment? He's a Gemini. He's doing pretty good. I mean, he's got choices around him. He's got passion around him and forward movement. He also might be going to school, back to school for something, that there's success around that. He's doing well. He's also starting to go through a huge transformation, growing and transforming. Erica, will I be in a relationship or dating this fall? You'll at least be dating. You should at least be dating this fall. And I'm responsible for Christopher's fines because they signed his bond for him to get out of jail. But he had to show up for court and he didn't. And if he don't, I'm going to be responsible for the fines. I got to tell you, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. The money thing is something I learned a long time ago. Like, don't lay out money for people if you're expecting that you're going to get it back. Because most of the time, people don't care. Like, they'll just take. Like, that's just how people are. I don't trust him. Yeah, I gotta tell you that I don't trust him. Yeah, at all. I would be careful with him. I don't know what it means that you're responsible, like you won't get your money back or you're just out this money, but he doesn't come off to me as if he's like a do the right kind of thing kind of guy. So I would not, I hope that he does the right thing, but I don't have a lot of faith in it. Gabby, I get intimidated too, so I get it. And you think, like I was so fucking dumb becoming a yoga instructor because my intentions were really like, I really felt like I want to help people that feel like me. And when I first started doing yoga like religiously, swear to God, it was the only time that I felt like I was a fucking human was when I was on my mat. Otherwise, I felt like I was a stray dog being kicked around. It was just a horrible time. And I realized that the yoga world is not what I thought that it was. Like what I was getting on my mat was something that I was getting. Like I was legitimately getting, but when I was on the other side of it, it was like a lot of competition between the teachers and, everybody's trying to make their class harder and more impressive for the next person and then the other guy and the music. I mean, some of the music is like, they're cursing and stuff. I'm like, this isn't fucking yoga. And if I wanted to be a gym teacher, I would have went to school to be a gym teacher, but I wanted to teach yoga. And I don't really want like, like some of the teachers, the music is so loud, they're screaming over the music. I'm like, namaste, this is not fucking yoga. But, so I get it with the intimidation. I totally get that. I totally. And, the other teachers that, that, they wore the really expensive yoga clothes. And, yeah. I totally, I get it. I totally get it. Get it 100%. Mustafa, what's Miriam's gonna do now when it comes to me? She may start to come after you. You got a new journey on the horizon, possible. But you also have a Sagittarius here. So, you may not be interested in her anymore when she shows up. You might be moving on to something else. Listen to your intuition. You could hear from her, or she might pull some sort of a stunt because she feels you disappear and she wants you to pay her attention. I don't like that game, but that's what I think she's doing. Anna, general love. Okay. Okay, so for you, it looks like, oh boy, first card that comes up around you is betrayal. But if that's what happens, you're going to go through a personal transformation. You will learn from your mistakes, and then you got a Capricorn coming in here that would be much more respectful and treat you much better with the Six of Pentacles. It also looks like there is anxiety around your love life right now, and there's worry about money. Growth and transformation comes from this situation. And then there's a Capricorn coming in. You also have an Aquarius coming in and a Virgo. So you got some choices here. You do have some choices coming in if you change directions. Allison, my boo got a new job. What's going to happen now that he's balancing career-wise? I know sometimes people go ego crazy. What's going to happen with us? Well, I mean, your relationship shouldn't change because you got a new job. If he's got an ego problem, then that's, you know, you might want to consider whether or not you want to be with him anyway, because like throughout your life, you grow and you change jobs, you change friends, you change hobbies. Your relationship should be able to withstand that. If not, it may not be the right situation. Well, what it looks like here is one or both of you might get fed up with each other, but I don't think it has to do with the job. There's nothing coming up around business, but it does show that after a lot of thought, somebody might walk away and move on to greener pastures. And there's like not a lot of luck around this situation, or well, there's anxiety around it. But it makes me, just because you asked that question, makes me feel like you're not secure in where you are in the relationship right now, because like my boyfriend's changed jobs and I never questioned how it was going to affect our relationship. So I'm wondering why you think it's going to affect it. I don't think that this relationship is going to last forever. There's not a whole lot of love coming up here right now. And it looks like somebody turns around and walks away. So I don't think it has to do with the job, though. No, it looks like somebody holds back emotionally. Somebody seems to be holding back emotionally, and the other person gets a little bit fed up. They feel like they got a long road ahead of them and they don't want to do, like, the feeling is, I don't know if it's you or him, feeling like, listen, I'm not here to fix what's broken inside you. Like, that's the kind of feeling that comes up. Like, you get your shit together and then we can move forward. In the meantime, I'm moving on to greener pastures. I don't know. I don't know if it's you or him. Or maybe it does. Maybe it does have to do with the job, and you're like, "Listen, I'm not dealing with this, so I'm leaving." I don't know. I feel like a job shouldn't affect your personal life. Like my brother just started a new job. He's not leaving his wife. You know what I mean? Like one thing shouldn't really affect the other. So I'm not really sure why you feel like it will. Tiffany, General. General Tiffany. You're about to go through a personal transformation, growth and transformation, not holding yourself back, and you got some good luck coming in. It also looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could even be getting a new job or business opportunity in the near future. AZ, when will I hear from M again? You should be hearing from this person within the next 6 weeks. And I feel that he's not giving a fuck, and now I put my foot down. He thinks I'm going to always be, yeah. Yeah, but you know what? That's the unfortunate part about people that care too much and do the right thing by other people. It's a shame that, number one, like they step up to help you and then you shit on them. And then the person that's always there, like, I'm always here for you, here I am, whatever you need, and then you get kicked in the ass. It's really unfortunate. It's a really shitty lesson with these situations, and I see it happen a lot. It's happened to me. I totally get it. It happened to one of my friends with a lot of money. Like, she lent somebody a lot of money You know, she thought they were in a relationship. You know, he got a new job. He was making good money, and I mean, you know, and like I said to her, because she's like, she wouldn't. She's like, you're the only person in the world that knows I did this, and I was like, you know what? Don't beat yourself up for being a good fucking person. Really, don't beat yourself up for being a good person. I would have done the same thing. I would have. I would have given the money too. I know I would have. Anyway, Francesca, what's coming towards me soon? Got a Capricorn coming in that could be very significant. You also have a trip to water, by water, or around water. Walking away from things that no longer serves you brings in a wish. Somebody from your past could be returning. You're going to have some good luck coming in with the Wheel of Fortune here. And coming to a point where you're really doing a lot of self-care, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, taking time for rest and relaxation. I think that's excellent. Tiffany, love reading for me in the Capricorn. Well, you got to delay when it comes to happiness, but remember, the sun is always good, even when it's in reverse. You may have an argument because you may be feeling very negative about this situation, like this person's not giving you enough attention or they're not meeting you halfway. Once you have this argument or this discussion, things do change for the better. Things move forward slow and steady, and there is long-term potential. Isla, general love for October. You've got a new beginning or a new journey starting, possibly with an Aries or a Capricorn coming in. And one or both of them may come in out of the blue when you least expect it. Like, it may be the kind of thing like, I don't know, like you go to the mall for something and you meet somebody and, you know, who the hell knows how. But that kind of thing. It's like out of the blue. Like, I wasn't out looking for guys, but here comes, you know, I met this guy at the coffee shop, whatever it is. Starting a new journey, yeah, very possible in October. Mustafa. If Miriam starts coming towards me, will she want a romantic relationship, or is she just trying to get me chasing her again, just to satisfy her ego? Are Miriam's intentions going to be real? Not right away. No. Like, if she comes back immediately, right, and she's paying you a lot of attention and whatever, if you jump right back into it, she'll lose interest quickly. If you kind of play it really cool, she's going to have to work harder, and then I think she may, it might be a little bit more of like less of an ego, and like she may really feel like she's lost you. Isla, do you see when I'll be in a real relationship? This spring. Like, it should be a full-blown relationship by this spring. Doesn't mean like you could meet somebody tomorrow. Maybe you're just friends, or maybe you see them here or there, or maybe you start dating casually in January, but by the spring it should be a full-blown relationship. Mustafa, what would Miriam want to tell me right now? I think that she would want to tell you that she's got a little anxiety. She does have anxiety. But I think she would want to tell you that she wants you to work hard. She wants you to fight for her. She wants you to give her a lot of attention. She feels regretful and negative when you don't. But, you know, you're not here to be her ego boost. Like, there's a lot of that shit that goes on. Like, I just want his attention. No, fuck that. You're not here to do that for her. Let me go back up to the top. Siba, love. Okay, you've got a successful relationship coming in with a soulmate that could be a soulmate relationship that could be with well balanced. The sign hasn't shown up yet. Successful soulmate relationship, well balanced, with a lot of respect. The happiness comes out around it. Could be with a Virgo. Um, Watch out that you don't get caught in a third-party situation. If you find yourself in a third-party situation, it's going to be argumentative and it's going to be heartbreaking. So whoever this soulmate is, make sure they're single. I think it's going to be with a Virgo. I get a Virgo coming in. Love life changes for the better quickly. Sue, did Sierra stop watching my brother's stories on purpose? Yep. Yeah, because he can see that she saw them. See, people think, like everybody, it's like if someone watches your story, you can see that they saw it, right? So that's why she doesn't watch it. She doesn't want you to know, but she's still looking at the fucking page. She just doesn't want you to know that she's seeing it. Thing is that sometimes one story goes right to the next. So whoever posted, like, you can't help but see it. You just go, it goes to the next one. But the whole social media thing is such a fucking game, and it's such a disaster and a nightmare that, it's like, but yeah, she stopped because she knows that he can tell that she saw it. But she's still looking at the page. Sue, any romantic future between my brother and his ex, Nat? Okay, let's see. If he's got a wish around the situation, puts it out into the universe, there's possibility to reconnect with her, yeah. Mustafa, general for the next 3 weeks. You're prepared for the next 3 weeks. You've got strength, no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, feeling stable, secure, and you're in control. Life starts to move forward quickly. You'll be at the right place at the right time. Creative project comes in. Starting a new journey comes in. Spontaneity comes in. You have a Virgo and a Sagittarius around you that could be significant. And somebody from your past should be returning in the next 3 weeks. We have Mercury going retrograde too soon. I can't remember what the date is, but soon it will be. Anna, what intentions does Christopher have towards me in a romantic way, or what intentions in general? Why keep me if he's only hurting me? Well, because you're doing something for him. That's why you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're staying in the situation. So yeah, there's a tower moment coming up here. So it's like, you have a choice to walk away from this, but you're not. So if he's going to keep hurting you because he doesn't take responsibility for anything. He lets everybody else clean up his shit. So as long as you're providing him with something, sure, he'll keep you around. But what effort does he put into the situation? You know, he didn't show up for court. He doesn't seem to do the right thing. So his intentions are like, he doesn't take any initiative. So to me, I mean, I could be reading this wrong, but the cards indicate that you do all the work and you keep this relationship alive. Comes off a little bit like you're in control, and you may even be a little bit domineering to him. Like you let him know what you want, and he has to and then he doesn't seem to, like, if you don't tell him what to do, he doesn't do it. And for him, it's like, well, you gave him the money for whatever, or whatever you did for him. So there's no, he doesn't seem to have like an idea of, I don't want to say what's right or what's wrong, but it's like, if you show up and you want to put effort in, he's okay with that. But he doesn't seem to have a lot of intentions. Like it's not like he's like looking to be like a wonderful boyfriend. He just seems to sort of be there, and you have to tell him what to do. If you tell him what to do, he'll do it sometimes. So that's up to you if you want to stay in this situation. You've got every right to turn around and walk away and say, you know what, figure it out yourself. I take care of my shit, you take care of your own. But as long as you're there and you're doing things for him and you're helping him, why would he let you go? It doesn't look like he puts in a lot of effort into this relationship. So it doesn't really he doesn't really have to do anything. I don't trust this guy. Red, what's up with Jasmine? Why is she hating? Okay. She's pissed at something. She was hurt by someone. She feels like somebody stabbed her in the back. She's got sharp energy around her. It could have to do with a love situation. And she wants to move on. Her idea is whatever it is that hurt her, she's moving on. She's not holding back. So whoever here is why you feel like, I don't know if she's being a bitch to you or what, she's giving you a hard time. It's because somebody else hurt her and she's acting out. It's not because of something that you did. T-Vet. General for 1 month from October. Do you need help? Let me help you. Let me help you. Goodness. My goodness, my goodness. My boy. I help you. General for the month of October. Well, you got the love cup full. You got some passion coming in, but you also have some bickering and arguments. You feel like you can finally exhale in the month of October. A work or business relationship is grounded and stable. Being at the right place at the right time may bring in a Leo. You got success coming in around work. And you have the Nine of Cups. You have a wish, put that out into the universe. You also have some money coming in the month of October. Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Mustafa, will my male cousin with the first initial S cause any issues for me if I firmly but politely and diplomatically tell him I don't want to hang out with him anymore and explain why the next time he calls me? He might still cause a little trouble. I don't know how well he's going to take that. Sue, future outcome between Natalie, his ex, and my brother. Well, it could be slow and steady wins the race. Might be disappointing. I don't know. They could get back together, and he may feel like it's just not there anymore. You know, might be a little disappointing. I mean, can't hurt to try. You know, sometimes you kind of got to go back to it to realize that maybe it's just not there anymore. I don't know. It kind of looks a little disappointing for him. And I did cut him off. I just couldn't do it anymore. It's too much all grown and still can't man up to his shit. Yeah. I told him to call me and he has his shit together. Good. Yeah, I don't know what it is with guys that are like that, but there's a lot of them out there. It's like, grow the fuck up already, you know? I mean, and I'm not talking about like kids. I mean, you know what? If someone's 17 or 22, it's one thing. But when you're an adult, you know, like, can you step up to the plate? I don't know why. I don't know where it is that they go wrong. Sango, how does a Sim, the Cancer, feel about me, the Virgo? Thinks that you're a strong person, thinks that like you're very direct. They may be a little bit controlling at times. Thinks that you're kind, caring, intuitive, attractive, hardworking, courageous, creative, and happy. Mustafa, I'll explain to my cousin S that we were in different places in life and that I see no incentive for us to be in each other's lives other than seeing each other family holidays like New Year's. How will my cousin react when I say that? He's going to be hurt. He's going to feel hurt. But he's going to think a lot about what you said. Yeah, he'll be hurt. Stephanie, is T seeing or sleeping with Carolina, and how serious? He could be hooking up with her. It doesn't look like I don't know if this guy does anything serious, because he seems to be all over the place lately. But yeah, they could be hooking up. Red, does Jay's parents know about us? I mind myself. Does Jay's parents know about us? Mm, 70% chance yes, or they might have an idea. Like maybe they don't know everything. Where was I? Aaron, how Danielle's energy towards me? The energy is pretty good. The Lover's card and the Queen of Cups. Loving, kind, soulmate connection. The energy is good. Stephanie, why did Kay remove the video and the pic of her and T in the car? She felt stuck. She felt stuck. Something about it was disappointing and made her feel stuck, or she was being questioned and she was undecided and she didn't know what to say. Feeling stuck and undecided. Mustafa, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Will my future wives, relatives like me on the first couple of impressions? Yes. Yeah. They're going to immediately like you. Stephanie, does T think that I know of him and Kay? I've been distant. No, he doesn't know. Mustafa, well, oh, I did that one. Red, did he tell them? I don't know that he told him, but he may have mentioned something. Like, I don't think he came out and told them the whole story or they know everything. But he may have mentioned you a couple of times where they were drawing their own conclusion, or they have an idea, or they wouldn't be surprised to find out, kind of a thing. Um, Stephanie, did T question Kay about the video or the pic of her ex? Yeah, he did. 70% chance, yes. Mustafa. Will my future wife's relatives, oh, I did that one. Is this another one? All right, I don't see it yet. Let me do Aaron. What does Danielle want me to do right now? You get the Six of Cups here. So if this is somebody from your past, the two of you were in each other's past, I think that she would be looking for either communication or you to reach out to her. That's what I'm thinking. Six of Cups is somebody from your past returns. So for her, she would be looking for somebody from her past to be reaching out to her. Or if you haven't spoken in some time, it doesn't have to be somebody from 10 years ago, but if you haven't spoken in 3 months, she would be looking for you or hoping to hear from you. Travis, general reading for October. Got happiness coming out in October and a wish. Put the wish out into the universe. You may feel like things are slow and steady wins the race, but that's okay. Life is going to change for the better before the end of October, and there's a Virgo coming in that could be very significant. You also may have choices around going back to school or learning a new area of study in the month of October. The love cup is full. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Capricorn coming in. You also have a Scorpio around you. Walking away from things that no longer serve you brings in a wish. So don't be afraid to walk away from negative things. Life starts to move forward. Divine timing is putting you at the right place at the right time in the month of October. You got good things happening. Stephanie, how would T feel if I tell him that I know of him and Kay? He would feel a little bit unbalanced. He would feel undecided, and he probably would deny it. If there's something going on between the two of them, I don't think he's going to admit it. Mustafa, what will the relatives from both my mom and dad's side think of my future wife on our wedding? Well, you know, there's always got to be one or two assholes in the group that's going to not like her because that's how people are. But for the most part, they come off well balanced. They come off thinking that she looks great. that she's happy, that she'll make a great wife, that she's spiritually connected, that she's very lucky. There you go with the wedding. Um, Overall, they'll think very highly of her. But you know, there's always somebody. He's the best. He's just the best. Love you, Dylan. Good boy. Um, Sango is as I'm the Cancer in love with me, the Virgo. I don't think he's in love, no. I only got one ace. Only a 33% chance that he's in love. T-Vet. Does the Sag recognize our connection? I'm not really sure how he feels about me. Okay, let's see. Does he recognize our connection? He does. He does. He actually feels like you guys have a great connection. Are you guys just friends? Because it comes off like he feels like he trusts you. He doesn't have to put on an act in front of you. He can be who he is. He feels very stable, very secure, and he thinks that you're very nurturing and kind. The reason why I ask if you're a friend is because he doesn't come off like I'm trying to impress her kind of a thing. Like, you know how sometimes people have to put on an act? It's fucking phony bullshit. He doesn't come across like that. He comes across as being pretty stable and sincere in his character. Stephanie, has T seen that I've been distant and avoiding him? Yeah, he feels like that you've been distant, but he doesn't want to like go into like a big dramatic thing. So he's just he's kind of chalked it up as like this is just how she is, like this is how she acts, um, or like she's like I don't always know what I'm gonna get from her. So now she's ignoring me. Next week she'll be nice to me, like that. He just thinks that that's how you are. Red, is Jay ready to walk away from the bullshit situation? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes, he's ready to walk away from bullshit. And he's actually been thinking about it a lot. Mustafa, what will my future wife's relatives like about me when they meet me? The first thing they're going to notice is how much you like their daughter. That's the first thing that they're going to like, because they're going to feel like he really cares about her, and that's what's important to them. That's what comes up first. But then they're going to be very thrilled that you make good money and that you're like business wise, like that. Well, he's got a good head on his shoulders when it comes to business, and that's going to be important to them because they kind of feel a little old school, like like I'm glad that he makes the money and that we don't have to worry so much about her. I don't think that anybody's parents want to see them have to struggle, and I think that in this situation, her parents will look at you like, well, he's going to be a really good provider, or he has the capability of being very successful, that kind of a thing. Phantom, do I have any admirers in my neighborhood? Gemini. You do have admirers in your neighborhood, and you have a wish too, so put that out into the universe. top. Malpale, does E know that A has another guy? And if yes, what will he be doing? Not at this point. I don't think he knows. I'm not convinced that he knows. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that the stupid chat stopped moving. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, the chat on this one stopped moving. Remember we had that problem happen before? All right, you know what? Let's cut off the super chats because I'm afraid that we're going to have that problem again with the chat not moving. Okay, I did that one. I did that one. Okay. Mustafa, how will the relatives I'm trying to avoid feel if I distance myself as much as possible until I graduate? I'm going to get a good job and live on my own, distance from them completely. Okay. Well, they come up as feeling hurt and betrayed. And they feel like you've already moved on. They also think that you're going through a growth and transformation. They may not be feeling like this is permanent. They may think that you're just going through something. Yeah, you can close them because I'm afraid that we're going to have a hard time. With the thing is going to stop scrolling and then it's going to be pain in the ass. Sue, will Sierra reach out to my brother in the beginning, middle, or end of October? Okay. Will he reach out in the beginning? Will she reach out in the beginning of October? I think more towards the middle. I think like the middle part of October. Mustafa, will my future wife be as madly in love with me as I will be with her? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Red, how does Jay feel about me? Hey, Dylan, have a snooze. He thinks that you are strong, in control, creative, well balanced, down to earth, grounded, attractive, very well prepared, humble, sincere, very strong character. He thinks that you're a very strong character. Thinks that you're attractive. Thinks that you're very well prepared. Like being prepared and sturdy and strong comes up around you. He also thinks that you're attractive, kind, nurturing, caring, and creative. Mustafa, will I be a millionaire by age 30? Well, you got a 70% chance yes. Now, it's hard for me to say by a certain age, but you're going to be very successful. There's no doubt about that. And I think that you're going to, yeah, I think, I can't say you're going to be a millionaire by the time you're 30, but you're going to be very successful at a young age for sure. Um, Deb, general love. Choices. You got choices coming in. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, letting everybody know exactly what you want brings in several options. You got good luck coming in around your love life. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius comes in. An Aries comes in. A Capricorn comes in. Got a Scorpio here. Holy cow. And somebody from your past may be returning. Now, somebody from your past could be one of those that I just said, or that could be a separate person altogether. But you're going to have choices when it comes to your love life. Julie, I pulled back from R as well. Does he even care? He's going to care. He's going to care. He may not have noticed just yet, but he is going to get some anxiety. He's going to feel a little bit argumentative. He's going to think that maybe you're seeing somebody else. Yeah, he's going to care. Princess, what are my first floor neighbor's intentions towards me? Okay, the first floor neighbor, what are their intentions? What's the first floor neighbor's intentions? Well, got some earthly pleasures here with the devil card. So this could be, they want to party, they want to have a good time, whatever it is. It's like fun. I want to have fun. Right now, it doesn't look like the timing is great around a stable, committed relationship, but you could start hanging out. You may form a friendship, and then from there it could grow and transform. But this person is definitely looking to have a good time. I mean, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Like, they may be like, hey, you know, a couple of people are coming over for the game. You want to come by? Like, that kind of thing. It would be something that would be fun and earthly pleasures. The devil card is like drinking, partying, anything like that. Gambling, partying all night. Whatever it is, it's fun. Anna, how is Chris feeling towards me right now that I have not been reaching out to him? If he needs me to tell him what to do, why don't he do it and make things right with me? Because he thinks that you're going to do it. That's why. He feels like, I don't have to do anything and she takes care of everything. She'll tell me what to do. And he doesn't, he's been through this with you before. He doesn't believe that you're gone for good. He thinks that you're just pissed off and that he'll hear from you tomorrow. Like, that's how he feels. He's very confident in this situation. He doesn't fear like she's gone for good. Like, he feels like, well, we go through this. Like, this is just what happens. And yeah, he's not, he just doesn't think it's a big deal. He thinks, oh, tomorrow things will be different. Red, what would Jay feel if I was seeing someone else? He wouldn't like it. See, I don't like this. I don't like Emperor in reverse, because this is like somebody who's controlling and narcissistic. But this is what would happen if he found out that you were with someone else. Would not like it. Nope. You'd see an ugly side of him. But you got to make decisions for yourself. If there's someone else around you, you have every right to give that a shot. If you're not happy with this situation, then that's just too bad for him. Thing is that if somebody is really narcissistic, you have to be careful with them, because they're manipulating and they know how to get what they want. The only way to deal with somebody who's narcissistic is to not deal with them. Cut them off. Don't answer the phone. Block them. Fuck out of here. If that's the case. Now, if they're just acting like they're trying to control you and this is just something temporary, that's different. But somebody who's always trying to control you, the only thing to do is shut it down by ignoring them. Mustafa, what kind of romantic nights will my future wife want to spend with me? You know what? I think that she's going to be happy with whatever you do, because you come up as very loving and kind. So I think that whatever you plan, she'll enjoy. I don't think she's going to ever have been with anybody that has a romantic side. I hate to say it. Most guys aren't romantic. They need like a woman to tell them what to do. They need like their sister or their, or their wife's best friend to tell them what to do because they're just not usually good with that kind of stuff. Whatever you do it from your heart. She's going to be impressed. She's going to feel very lucky to have you, and she's going to feel like you're well balanced and that you're a nice mix of being very masculine, but you also have a soft side to you, and she's going to enjoy that. Just do what it is that you feel. You'll navigate the situation the way like I just laugh because like I hate flowers. I don't hate flowers. I love flowers. I think they're beautiful, but I hate carnations because they remind me of the funeral home. But like if somebody brought me flowers, I'm like it's just a waste of money. I'd rather like eat, or I would rather go out somewhere, or save the money for something else. Like to me it just seems like unnecessary. Um, but most guys, that's what they automatically think, like flowers. Oh, she's going to love flowers. So you're going to navigate what she likes and what she doesn't like when you meet her. And I think that she may be the kind that loves flowers. Um, but you'll figure it out. And she's going to love things that come from the heart, not things that are like cliche or that you think you should do. It would be things that come from your heart. Like I would say to someone, if you pick dandelions because I like the color yellow, like that means more to me than you going to the store because it's Valentine's Day and overspending on flowers that are gonna die in 2 days. Like that to me is such a waste. But like if you really see something that reminds you of her and it's like a Tuesday afternoon for no reason and you buy it, like that is going to be special, I think. And you'll figure it out. Anna, Christopher is not in love with me. Has he? I don't think that. I, I don't know about this whole. Mm, I don't know. He seems like it comes up around. He doesn't come up as having a lot of love for anybody. He comes up with not like almost like a child. He reminds me of a child. Like that's what like where like his mentality is like that, like 17-year-old. Like you have to tell him what to do. You have to tell him you need to love me. Like he doesn't get it, and you have to do things for him almost like a mother. Um, he doesn't seem to have like the capacity of like a grown man. He comes off very childlike. And I think his emotions are childish too. So I don't know if I can say that. I mean, he may have loved you to his capability, but it doesn't look like. I mean, he comes up with like sharp energy around him. He comes up as feeling burdened, like the classic person that makes really bad choices and blames everybody else. It's not his fault. It's somebody else's fault. Somebody else did it. And he comes off as very immature. So his capability to love is very immature. Um, Kiara Lasana. Okay, let me see, where's Kiara? Oh, there we go. Kiara, just send the question. I'll answer it before I go. Yeah, go ahead. Send one. And meanwhile, while I wait, I will go up to the top. Um, Vicky, Richard's thoughts and feelings after the messages. Okay, let's see. He's got sharp energy around him. King of Swords. I don't know what you spoke about, but there's sharp energy around the messages, and he's turning in or he's thinking about them. So I don't know what you spoke about, but that's what it shows. He feels sharp energy. He's turning in. He's thinking about things, and I don't know if you guys had an argument. There could be an argument coming up. But he's thinking about it. He's thinking about things. A little bit of sharp energy, though. I don't know if something's argumentative around those messages. Okay. Kiara, will I ever be successful and have a steady income? Okay. Yes, actually, it should be coming in pretty soon, before the end of the year. You should be in either a job, or it's possible Eight of Pentacles could be, this could be on the job training, or it could be going to school for something. Not that something going to school guarantees a job, but this could be, Eight of Pentacles could be anything from on the job training to going back to college for something to going to one of those, taking a course so that you're able to do, I don't know, medical billing comes up. I don't know, maybe because I've seen those commercials. You take this course, now you can do medical billing. Now you can get a job in a hospital, which is people always need, and that kind of a thing. And it looks like this happens either before the end of the year or around the end of the year, moving into early next year. Whatever that course is, it could be I'm going back to school to be a nurse, but it doesn't have to be. It could be, I'm taking a QuickBooks course and I'm going to do accounting for small business, whatever it is. Lands you a job that brings in a steady income that leads to success and a constant money flow. So, yep. And should I continue my relationship? Okay, just because you asked that question makes me think you're not that happy. Because why would you ask that question if you were happy? According to the cards, there are other options coming in. And even if there weren't other options, you might want to think about leaving that situation. Now, coming up, you've got a Virgo coming in that you're going to meet through divine timing with the Judgment card. So that's like being at the right place at the right time brings somebody else in. So you could meet someone else, and then that could really seal the deal for you, and you may feel like this person isn't the one for me. But I'm not getting, I don't think that you're thrilled with that person because you're thinking about leaving. And there is some sharp energy around the situation, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of room for growth there. So I think you're going to move on to greener pastures eventually. Okay. All right, I think I finished the super chat, so we just have, only Mel is here, right? I don't think anybody else is here. And while I wait, oh, hi, Rishi. I'm at Mel. Will Jerome the Leo ever reach back out to me? I let him borrow some money. These pricks. I swear to God. All right, will Jerome the Leo reach out? Mm. Yes, he's going to. You got 3 aces. I can't believe the nerve of these people. I just can't. Although I have a friend that did it to me too. Um, yeah, you got 3 aces. You should hear from him again. These freaking people. Assholes. Um, I have a friend too who owes me $100 from years ago, and I wouldn't have given it to him if I expected it back because I know how he is. But there were a couple of times where I was really desperate, and like I would be like, "Listen, I just need you to give me the money back." Oh yeah, I'll meet you tonight. I could die standing on the corner waiting to meet him. I never got that money back. Oh, text me when you get out of work. Yeah, okay. What an asshole. Really. All right, I'm going to go, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Um, I keep saying I'm going to try to get on early because tomorrow I have a new babysitter. Now I have a new babysitter because the other girl canceled on me this morning. So this woman, I think she's a retired, I think she said she was a school principal. Anyhow, so she's coming tomorrow to stay with Avery for the first time. I'm very nervous, but I think we'll be okay. And I should be home tomorrow night by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye-bye.